You picked up 3 big points on Wednesday in a physical game, but you guys seemed to control the tempo. You know, your passes were on point, and you kind of held off at that last second, and not only held off the goal but countered with a goal of your own. What do you attribute to the success you guys had on Wednesday night?
Like you said, I think the biggest thing was we knew that they were going to be very physical, so when you match their physicality, it kind of eliminates it from the game. So we knew that we had to be prepared to battle with them, and then let our technical and tactical awareness and skills to be able to, create situations to score. But again, it's when you play Chicago, you know that they're a gritty, hard-working team, and if you don't match that, you know it's going to be a long game. So, that was our focus, on being able to do that, and then let the game play out from there.
I think it's just more about trusting each other and just knowing that, we can grind out results and rely on each other, especially in defense. Whatever happens in the strikers and up front, we can't really, influence, but we can prevent goals going into our net. So I think that's what we really worked on in the second half, or the first half of the season, the end of it. So yeah, that's what we've been working on, and it's turned out well.
So you weren't at Seattle, but you obviously know a lot about their team. What are you looking for to get past their defense and create scoring opportunities?
Yeah, obviously the girls did well last time against Seattle. I'm unlucky to get the win, so I'm just going to try to do what I normally do, run at defenders and try and cause a bit of trouble up there, and hopefully the midfield and the defence can do the same. And I think if there's any team to beat them, we're the team to beat them. We gave them a good run last time, and hopefully we can get the win.
What do you see from their attack, and what's the defence going to have to do to control them?
I think they just work a lot on building up and having possession in the other team's half, and waiting until the other team makes a mistake and capitalising on that. They're probably not as direct as Chicago, trying to get them behind. And I know that they have really creative players in Fishlock and Little that they want to utilise as much as possible. So I guess just have to make sure that we pick up those striker runs from our defence and make sure that our midfield's really tight to prevent Little and Fishlock on having a quick early decision. They have to kind of work for if they're actually going to make a pass, and hopefully they can just play it back a lot of the time and trying to figure out which way to go, because we've blocked up all the options.
It's obviously nice to play in our own stadium and not having to travel, and it's always nice when the other team maybe is a bit more fatigued, but they're just excuses really. We know they're a great team, and we're not going to make any excuses for us. We need to win and play our best football to beat them.
You will have the opportunity to hand them their first loss of the season. Obviously the first meeting, it was a late game draw. Does that add a little bit of motivation to you guys to have that chance to give them their first loss?
I think that's something that we started talking about going into yesterday's game, is that we need to focus on us. We need to give them the respect of being the first place team and where they are on the table and, their record so far. But if we come together and keep building on our success, and most importantly playing together as a group and battling for 90-plus minutes, then anything could happen in soccer, and that's been proven in this league before, this year. So, again, respecting them and understanding where they are, but the focus needs to be on us and what we could do on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. I think I like being the underdog and playing as the underdog, so I think, all the pressure is going to be on Seattle come Sunday. So, we just have to give it 100% and, take that little winning streak they have away from them.